So, can we just be honest for a second here? I hate zeroing. I hate it. It rarely, if ever, goes well. You're always kind of, it's like this deep black magic where you're just kind of trying to chase this dot around. I'll get down, I'll zero, I'll shoot a decent group, and then I'll, crank it 4 or 5 left because that's where it needs to go. And then it won't move. It'll stay in the same spot, and I'll go and I'll shoot it again, and then I'll crank it again, and it won't move. And it's like I'm turning like 12 clicks left here. Why won't the group move? Right? It just stays there. Or you're like forever chasing it around, right? And it's like it's never good enough. What would be good enough? I guess it'd be good enough if it was like 10 holes all through one bullet hole, right? I guess that'd be a good zero. But like it's never enough. Right? And then so you're constantly trying to figure out, was that good enough? Do I need to shoot it again? Do I shoot a 3-round group? Do I shoot an 8-round group? Do I shoot a 5? And then you're trying to just chase this around. On top of that, for whatever reason, my range that I go to zero here, doesn't have a 50-yard range to zero on. They have 25-yard pistol bays, which is nice. And then they have 100-yard rifle bays. But there's no 50-yard bay, which 50 yards is probably the most common AR-0. And the AR, of course, is the most common rifle platform in America. We have steel. We can ring steel out to 300, which is helpful to do once, you get it kind of dialed in and you can ping steel for confirmation. You're good to go. But, that just compounds my issue with my already anti-zeroing complex that I have. And I'm not a patient person. I'm not a meticulous person, but it's just frustrating. It's almost always frustrating. Now, I complain about that and I say all that, but actually I went and zeroed today and it went pretty well. I got it all dialed in with the mag, was even able to confirm that steel at 300 and called it a day and took a walk, It wasn't bad. It took me like 30, 40 minutes. It helped that I went by myself, so I wasn't distracted with anyone else. But I got to tell you, in general, I find zeroing boring. I find it like there's this deep black magic of things that just don't work the way they should a lot of times for me. I can always zero other people's guns much better than I can zero my own guns. So I don't know what that's about. But I just find it one of the least enjoyable aspects of shooting is zeroing to me, or I should say of responsible gun ownership. I find zeroing the least enjoyable aspect of that. So I don't know. Thank you for coming with me on this useless angry rant about zeroing, because it's just, of all the stuff that we do to be like prepared Minutemen people, zeroing is the one that I could definitely do without. And if there was a way to outsource that, I would. But you can't really do that because that doesn't really work. So that's it. That's all I got. Thanks for coming with me on this fun time.